Do you think The Rock crossed the line with any of the promos he cut on you?
Depends on what line. You know, when you're the director of the board, you can do whatever you want. The show is not going off the air, and no one's getting fired if you do something that's a little outrageous. That gave him free reign to develop and enter into the final boss, what he is.
You turned The Rock heel.
Well, what happened with The Rock at WrestleMania 40 is the first time that ever made me feel like, first time I ever believed in my own hype. It's the first time I ever thought, ooh, maybe someone from this generation did get over. You know, like, because to me, I tell my students, I tell people all the time, nobody today is over. Because you hear over all the time. And to me, over is you can't step a foot out your house without cameras, without a moment. I just have a loftier opinion of over. John Cena is over. But it's the first time I thought, ooh, maybe that's happening. Line-wise, the only line I think he crossed was he made my sister Teal non-canon, because he mentioned that I had two other siblings, and that being Dustin and Kristen, who are from my dad's first marriage, which is, you know, you're not wrong. I do have them, and he was explaining it's when he called me a mistake.
Yeah.
But he made Teal non-canon, and Teal is like the closest I have. This is my original best friend, you know. So that was a little. I felt bad. I felt bad for her. I feel Mama Rhodes is a person who never wanted to be ever on camera, and now is got a security guard in Heathrow Terminal Airport. You know, like she's. So if he thought that was a line that he was crossed, I feel maybe it actually backfired because she's now a part of it all. And
he made a Cardillo weight belt with her name on it.
Yes, he did. And it's in so many pictures that will live forever.
He's holding it
it's Mama
Undertaker
Rhodes.
is choke slamming him.
So I was looking at this the other day. There's going to be action figures. There's going to be, I don't know if he's, that belt too, my actual blood is on that belt, which is a strange thing to keep, like as like a token of whatever happened. But yeah, he made Mama Rhodes a part of the show. I shared this in some other interviews, but I didn't really think I wanted my mom involved, and I didn't consider a line to cross because we're from a wrestling family, but I'd always assumed she wanted nothing to do with it. So like AEW, for example, Arn Anderson was with me. Here's someone who's linked to Dusty, but not Dusty because we can't have him. I realized after WrestleMania 40, nobody could have done the spot but her. Like, yes, she did that. Her not wanting to be part of it was what also made it like, he's not here. You gotta, you gotta fill in. And man, she did more than fill in. She got a whole pop for herself in Scotland and stuff. So I don't think Rock crossed any lines. And I feel maybe I crossed the line. I did a promo where I said he had LDS, and I've never felt it. Actually, I feel like a lot of people liked the interview and got a nice round of applause when I came back through the curtain. But it felt so off brand for me because we have so many young kids that I felt like, this one guy is the guy that I'm going to go to these links for, and maybe that's what makes this all click, this genuine animosity, and like smile at each other, but probably deeply dislike one another. If he's the one who's going to bring it out to me, it's probably good TV, but it did feel a little, I guess, icky in the moment.